Hey guys, it's Julie Salant, your intuitive healer for your life and business, badass healer. How are you today? Hey, I am super psyched to do a video for you because I was thinking about you guys last night, and I just so wanted to do something that would be fun for you and exciting. And I've been getting a lot of messages. I'm just trying to figure out my music here so I have something calming for you, but not too loud. So I've been thinking about you all last night. I went into bed and I just started thinking, oh my gosh, these guys need my help. I've been getting, thank you for all your comments, your messages, your likes, your subscribes. I so appreciate you for watching. I can't thank you enough. So for those of you that don't know, I'm an intuitive healer for you. I'm a channeler. I get messages directly from spirit, from archangels, from animals, because I'm also an animal communicator. Yes, one of my favorite things. And my job here on planet Earth is to help you see what you can't see. My superpower is basically being able to see any negativity or darker energy that you're holding on to from your ancestors or from your own journals through life, your own travels, and remove those with bringing in, beautiful spiritual light, and then connecting you to the realms, right? Because that's where your power is and that's where you're able to connect. So I would encourage you, I say this in every video, if you are not meditating, please start meditating. Your power source, no matter if you believe in God, spirit, the universe, whatever you believe in, Lord Shiva, if you're Hindu, whatever you believe in, all your ancestors, all your archangels, there's so much help available to you, but you must ask them for their help. If not, they won't step in. So please do make it a practice. I put up somebody asked me for a playlist because I'm not the type of person that sits there, like, I can't do that. I have a busy mind. So if you're like me, I need specific music that cuts through that really quickly. And meditating has changed my life. And I'm not one of those yogi people. Okay. I'm a very quick-minded, let's think 3 steps ahead type of person. So, but I would encourage you to do so because it really has made a lot of changes in my life because I can hear from spirit. So welcome. Thank you so much for checking this out, liking, subscribing, let other people know about it. I appreciate it. Lots of comments in, to me about finding your life purpose. How do I find my life purpose? So let me start off with, this is for Life Path Master number 22. We go by life path numbers here. It's not by your zodiac sign. I'll leave a video up if you haven't checked out your life path number, but the simplest way to do it, it's by your birthday. So again, for me, I'm October, so that's the 10th month. So 1 + 0, you're basically going down to the lowest number possible. So 1 + 0 is 1. The day of my birth was 25. So 2 + 5 is 7. And then if you said 1983, 1 + 9 + 8 + 3, and then you add those 3 numbers together, and then that number again, you add together and then bring it to the lowest common denominator. So their life path numbers run from 1 to 11, not a 10. And then a master number is an 11, a 22, and a 33. So if you have anything else, if you get like a 4 and a 4, it's an 8. If you get a 12, a 1 + 2 is a 3. Okay, does that make sense? I am a master number 11. If you're a master number, that simply means that you've incarnated more times than the average person, and you are here to teach others. Now, for the master number life path 22, just to go over a couple things with you guys. Every life path has a certain, what you are, basically what you're here to do. You guys are the master builders, okay? You folks are brilliant teachers. You're hardworking, dependable, trustworthy, extraordinary ability to turn manifested ideas into reality. You are the master builders, okay? And you're here to build something which will help people everyday lives in a practical and tangible way. You're the type of people that we go to for help when we can't figure stuff out. So I'm going to start off with a message from Spirit for you that I'd like to read because I get these channeled messages. Hope this isn't too loud, distracting. Here is the message for you. Regarding your life path and your how do I find my soul's mission? I know this may feel scary to you, and You put on a brave face, yet this is your time, and I have prepared a path for you. Please remember to take your ego out of it. It is not about you. It's about what you say and how you say it. It's about allowing people in to see your beautiful heart. It's about my information getting shared all over the world. You have the power to affect people very positively and in a dramatic way. Do not worry about the how of it. Just start. Fear not, there is no way you can make a mistake, for I am with you and I have prepared the way just as I paved the way earlier for your ancestors. I am asking you to overcome your nerves and trust me completely. Do this and all will change forever. Okay? So that's the message from Spirit for today. That's going to tie exactly right into your life path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel some messages directly from Spirit for you now regarding your how to figure out what your soul's path is here. What are you supposed to do on earth while you're here? Because remember, you are a divine being of light. You're an infinite being, and you are here living in a human way, right? But you come from greatness, which is what so many of us forget. So I'm going to channel a message for you. And please remember, this is a collective message. I hope it resonates for you. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. Maybe the next one will, don't worry. And then I'm going to pull some animal cards because the animals always want to help us and leave us their attributes that you don't have. They'll loan them to us. And also going to pull some dragon cards for you because I ride with dragons a lot. I do a lot of things. I speak to the moon. I speak to planets. Dragons are from the ninth realms and above. They're very ancient, but they don't ride with everybody. But they're very wise and they love to help us. So let's start out with a channeled message for you, okay? And I always ask everyone to just set the intentions, take a deep breath in and let it out. And then I would ask Archangel Michael, please be with me now. Archangel Uriel, please be with me now. Archangel Gabriella, please be with me now. Archangel Raphael, please be with me now. Archangel Metatron, please be with me now. And my guides, obviously, Spirit and God, please be with me now. Romeo and Angel Jedediah and my team. I ask that the ancestors for those watching come forward with their highest intentions, with messages of love for those that are watching that need to know how can they find their true soul's path. So I have given you much, but you are not listening. Spirit is saying, I have given you much. I have given you information. I have given you nudges. I have given you signs, and you're not listening to me. You are afraid internally, and your fears are overwhelming you. And those fears and focusing on those fears are what's keeping you stuck from moving from here to there. Everything you focus on has power, and everything that I create has energy with it. It's so important that you focus on the positive and not the negative. They're saying, dearest, you do not understand your power. So many of you don't think you have any power at all, and that's just not true. Everything that I create has power. You have the power to change not only yourself, but the world around you. And it all starts from within. You are getting nudges, and you've been getting nudges for years, and you still ignore them. But yet you come and you seek and say, why can't I find my way? Why can't I find my soul's path? Because you, dear one, are not opening your heart, because you are afraid, because you've been hurt before, and because you've gone down paths that have not worked for you. And you are choosing to focus on what has not worked versus the opportunity that I'm putting right in front of you. So many of you out there right now have a huge opportunity to move forward, and you are deliberately closing the door on it because you don't trust yourself, because you failed in the past, and you don't see how you have the strength, determination, the smartness, the wherewithal, the connections, the money, you fill in the blank, to be better than you were before. You feel as though I failed in the past. Why would this be any different? But I'm hearing that it is different. You had to go through all of those changes because you weren't ready then, but now you are. You weren't ready to step up and lead 3 years ago, even if you thought you were. I knew you weren't ready. There's someone here who works with their hands. I'm seeing like carpentry. A masculine, doesn't have to be. You make beautiful things, but yet you go to a job like delivering pizzas or delivering something every day, and it's just to pay the bills and you hate it. And you try to say to yourself, yeah, well, this is all I'm worth, or this is for now. But yet time goes by so fast. You're a master builder, remember? You're a master builder. I see this person cutting with wood and working with wood. And Spirit's saying, move towards that, because you can make gifts that will heal others with your hands. Your hands are very, very important. Your hands allow you to not only give, but to receive money, love, prosperity, abundance. And I'm seeing somebody else who's working in a large corporation, pushing papers, quote unquote. You hate it every day. You're where I was. You have so much to give. You have so much love in your heart. You have an abundance. You're overflowing with just what you want to give to others, what you want to birth to the world. But you're scared because you've done it all wrong before. But Spirit's saying there is no wrong way to do this. If it comes from your heart, it's perfect. And failure's in the eye of the beholder. Remember, I might have said this before to you, but the person that has $100 in the bank, to one person, that's joyous and wonderful and hallelujah. And for the other person, they're like, that's a disaster, a nightmare, because I usually have $1 million in the bank. So it's all subjective. It's all dependent on where you're coming from and what you attribute to happiness and prosperous for you. What's prosperous for you may not be prosperous for the other person. Oh, wow. So, okay, there's a lot of heavy hearts here. People are trying to figure out their life path. There's people saying, I've been doing this for so, so long. It's too late for me. I'm too old. I've passed my, they're showing me like a fruit when you go to the grocery store and it's past its ripeness. Like it's gone bad. It's sour. That's how you're seeing yourself. And Spirit's saying that does not happen to humans and to infinite beings. You're an infinite being of light. See, part of the problem you're not understanding is how amazing and graceful you are. You're an infinite being. You're a spark of greatness. And you're only seeing yourself as this human form. So they're asking you, dearest, please remember who you are. And remember that the mission that I put in front of you is something only you can do. No one else can do this. And the reason is because I created you to do so. And because you're a master number, you've done this in the past many, many times. So all I would ask is that you remember it. Remember who you are. One of your biggest challenges is your shadow side, is that you live in the mistrust of what you intuitively know to be true. You hide behind responsibilities to avoid working on your purpose and facing your purpose. You can have extreme nervous energy and be very dominated, and not many 22s can fully harness their full energy. Directing and focusing your vibration may be challenging and difficult, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible, because many master numbers are very dominant and strong, because we've incarnated so many times, because we're here to teach, because we're here to help. We have a greater responsibility on our shoulders. So I would ask you to just slow down and think about, what is that still small voice that's saying, what is it saying to you right now? And for you to put aside your fears, your egos, your I can't because, and just listen to that voice for a minute and figure out, how can I make this work? I pulled 2 animal cards for you. And remember, I'm an animal communicator. The animals speak to me. And animals are here to help us in so many ways. They love the humans, and they try so hard to be heard and to be seen because they want to help us. The animals that I work with are all happy to loan you their attributes that you currently do not have, that you need in your life. And I'm so thankful for the messages. And the first one I chose was the Stag Spirit. And the Stag Spirit says, take the lead. And remember, when I channel, it's not like I do this ahead of time, because I'm just get the messages and bring them to you. I don't know what Spirit's going to say to me. I don't know what the archangels are going to say to me. And I choose the cards first, and then they always make sense. Take the lead, listen to your still small voice, and begin to understand that you are more powerful than you know. You have everything it takes to make your dreams come true, but you have to take the lead. They're saying, like, you have to take the bull by the horns. It's your choice. You have free will. You can just coast along as you have been. Maybe you're very comfortable. That's okay. But if you really want to step up, and a lot of you have been saying to me, what is my soul's purpose? Take the lead. The other one I got was Rhino Spirit, which is gorgeous. And it says, overcome any obstacle. And you have everything in you to overcome any obstacle. But the funny thing is that the obstacles are actually coming from you, not from outside yourself. But that's the good news, because if that's true, then you can get rid of them as well. So you need to just listen to your chatter in your mind of what's coming up for you. This will never work. I can't do this. This is ridiculous. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the connections. I don't have enough money. I'm too old. And just say, push all that aside. It doesn't matter. I have Rhino Spirit. I can overcome any obstacle. Remember, rhinos are tough. Nothing can penetrate their skin. They're very, very methodical. They're loyal to the core. But you also have the Stag Spirit too. Take the lead. If you don't take the reins of your life, no one else will. My 2 dragon cards for you today are, the first one is the Black Dragon. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. It says, meditate and reflect. You'll undergo a metamorphosis. So this is the Black Dragon. And the Black Dragon is, if you can't see me and you hear me on audio, it's actually within its tail, it's kind of cocooning this gorgeous little, looks like a globe, and then there's greenery within the globe. Things are growing around this dragon. This dragon is protecting, and there's the stars, which makes me think of trees. The tree of life is what it's reminding me of. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate and reflect, you'll undergo a metamorphosis. This is about changing your mindset, changing your thought patterns to one of being positive and that I can do this. Listening to Spirit, listening to what you are here to do. The other one is the Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. What? Again, your master number. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. Right? The dragon is going up into the stars, and it's carrying a pouch, and out of the pouch is coming stars, information, beauty. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. You know, as I mentioned in the very beginning, you're never alone. You have your ancestors here to guide you, and they don't want you to make the same mistakes that they did. You have your spirit, you have the universe, you have animals, you have the archangels, you have dragons, you have different beings that want to help you and want to pave the way for you, but you have to let them in. So just do as I did when I called in the archangels and just asked for, what am I not seeing? How can I make this easy for myself? How can I embrace and know my true inner calling easily and not make it hard? Spirit wants you to know that you have everything at your disposal and everything at your fingertips, and everything that you don't have will be loaned to you by the animals, the dragons, and everybody in the galaxies. All the realms are here to support you. The earth is going through a very tumultuous time, and it's time for you to shine, and you need to shine. All right, I hope this helped you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video. Please send me any comments that you have. I'm going to be starting a class on how to find your true calling because it's my superpower, and it's a four-part program that has 4 steps in it. By the time we're done, it doesn't take long. You will find your true calling. You will be aligned with your mission. You will have figured out your gifts and how to work with them and leverage them. And it's going to be starting up probably in another week or so, depending on how much interest I get. So let me know, drop me a note if you're interested in the course, and DM me and I will send you some details on it. All right, guys, thanks so much. Take care.